Hey guys, Chopper's Rule here. How you going? It's a bit dark in here, guys. I'm sorry about that. I'll see if I can. Nah, not much I can do about it. Unfortunately, tonight it's awfully dark in here. I need to get some. I need to get some new batteries for my lights. I think it's all me. Ha 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 ha. Ah well, it's all good, guys. Maybe I'll take the hat off so I can see me with the shiny spot on the top of my head. You never know. I got a swap meet find. Woohoo! Mate, I'll tell you what. I went to Gympie, which is about 2 hours south of Harvey Bay, where I am. And holy crap, people! I'm telling you, that was a big ass swap meet. We walked around for 3.5 hours, and we didn't see everything. We just didn't see everything. 3.5 hours. I mean, some of you guys overseas obviously have way bigger swap meets than what I do here in Australia. But man, oh man, that's a huge ass swap meet. I'm telling you, it is seriously huge. Everything's starting to go funny because it says I've got a bad connection. But anyway, before the internet actually dies, I got this. Check this out. Hey, this is cool, man. This is a Montreal number plate. It says Expo 67. Now, why I bought this is this date right here, 1967. That was the year I was born. So that is why I bought this number plate. I'm not quite sure what. Let's see what I'm doing. Not quite sure what that there means. QUE or something. I don't know, guys. I really don't. Let's see if we can get a bit better light on it. Oops. Oh no, I killed it. Oh, I killed my phone. There we go. There. The QUE and 1889 with the R in that lines. I'm not sure, but yeah, guys, I scored that. That was unreal. It was like $10 for a Montreal number plate. Now I don't know. Maybe I should hang it up in the camper. What do you reckon? That should be pretty cool. And I also picked up this jigger. Now this I've been wanting for a while. It gives you, if you're using this, it gives you a straight edge. So you can draw a line up. So it gives you the straight edge on working materials. So that should be cool. But that was a really good find, guys. But as I said, we walked around for 3.5 hours. And man, I'll tell you, we never saw everything. We missed out on some stuff. But there's another one tomorrow. There's another swap meet only about half an hour away from me. So we're going to go and have a look at that one. But the car show, holy crap, the car show, guys. If there wasn't probably 300, maybe 400 cars there. We went to the showgrounds, or fairgrounds as you guys want to call them. And you guys know how big the inner ring of the fairgrounds is. Mate, these cars filled all of that. There wasn't much room left to get the cars in and out. So that sort of filled all that. But yeah, that was absolutely awesome. I could not believe the amount of cars that were there. Yeah, everything from hot rods, T-buckets, classics, originals, untouched cars, everything like that. It was just crazy. So I really liked it. I found it was an awesome day. And yeah, it just kind of totally wiped out. It was awesome. But yeah, I scored this. As I said, this is for, you put a piece of metal on there and you can draw a straight line along it. I need this for my welding and stuff like that, so I can mark 90 degrees and make sure stuff's 90 degrees when I weld it. But this number plate, guys, I just could not believe this. I had to grab that. We'll put some more light. Here we go. Put some light on it. If anybody knows what this is, what this stands for, or anything like that on there, I'll get you guys to let me know. But it's a Montreal number plate. It says Expo 67. I'm assuming it's a real plate. It feels like a real plate. It doesn't feel like a plastic one. And judging by the markings on here, it's been on a car or some sort of vehicle. So I'm kind of hoping hoping above hope that that is a legit plate. So that would be awesome if it is. So yeah, at the moment I'm still in the camper. Got my cupboard behind me, and if you look here, look, I got a fridge and a camel. Got a camel. This is Karina the camel. The little girl that gave me that, it was about 3 years old. I fixed her push bike, and she reached into her little bag of tricks and asked her mum if she could give me something. I said, I don't want anything, mate. So she gave me the little camel. There you go. You can see, and the camel's name's Karina. So she gave me the little camel, which was totally awesome. That really buzzed me out. But there's my fridge. There it is there, guys. I've got a video of that coming up soon. A little bit more inside the camper. So, whoops. Sorry, guys, I dropped the camera. I should have a light about here, hey? That would be cool. Light bulb. But anyway, I got what I got, guys. I need to put some new batteries in the overhead lights up there. See the LEDs? I need to put some new batteries in that. I can turn this one. Oh, shit. I can turn this one on, but I don't think that's going to help much. This is more of just a light. So yeah, I'm not seeing that's going to help much. You're all if I can actually see what I was doing. But anyway, it's all good. So yeah, I probably won't be on long, guys. I said it just come on. It's a bit late at night for this. I'm going to try and do my streams in the morning, because that seems to work out pretty cool. I like going in the mornings. Everybody's on, and the hours is pretty good. That way everybody's awake overseas, and I'm awake, so it works out pretty good. It was a bit hot here last night, guys. It was about 20 degrees C. I don't know what that is. Normally in the camper here, I have the fan going on low, and I have two blankets over me, 2 blankets, because it's cold. But last night I had to kick both of them off, and I still had the fan going, so it's all good. But I really need to know what's on that number plate, guys. If anybody knows what that all means, if anybody knows. Hey, Osbeach Andy. Hey, bud, did you see what I got today? Check this out, bud. This was the score of the swap meet today. Mate, how cool is this? A Montreal Expo 67 number plate, and the birth date, the date down here, 1967. That's my birth year. So I really couldn't resist taking that one, man. I had to take that with me. I got that, and mate, I got my fridge. Whoops, sorry guys. Got my fridge right there. So that's pretty wicked. I got a camel named Karina. Yeah, it's awesome, mate. I fixed the little girl's push bike. I should put some light on me. Yeah, I fixed the little girl's push bike, and she wanted to give me something, and I didn't want anything for fixing it. You know, it's all good. I don't want anything. You know what you guys know what I'm like. I really need something about there, don't I? So yeah, I didn't want anything, and she reached into a bag of tricks, and she pulled out the camel, and she gave me the camel. So I said, okay, just for you, I'll take the camel, and I'll take him with me. So me foot's going to sleep. Oh crap! There we go. See, it's daylight. Well, it's not daylight out. There's dark. There's the light in the shed that I've been getting changed and everything in, because I can't stand up in here. Last night here, back home tomorrow. Oh, right, okay. Bet you tight over there, Andy. Mate, I definitely bet you tight over there, brother. I also scored this for when I get my welder up and running. It's it fits up against the. If I can get this to balance properly. This bit here fits up against the metal, so you can lock it onto the metal. Make sure it's at 90 degrees and everything like that. So when I do eventually get back home, I shall get myself a new welder. I shall do that. So oh jeez, whoops, knocked my water bottle over there. Sorry guys, it's just a matter of trying to get settled in there. Very hot and humid showers 4 showers a day, kilometre. Damn. Whoops. Oh, I'm doing well, guys. I'm telling you, I'm doing really well with this. I'm having one of those days. Mate, it was hot here last night. Seriously, I know 20 degrees isn't much. You know, it should be cool, but like 20 degrees and the humidity is like 90%. And you know, I couldn't even open the door last night because I didn't know if it was going to rain or not. So you know, it's all good. I'm not phased about it. So I need to replace the lights up there. Yeah, those ones. More LED lights up there. The batteries are going flat in them, so I shall have to replace the batteries in those guys. So I'll have to get them tomorrow, and put some batteries in that. So hopefully, I'm going to do a live stream in the morning, so that should be pretty cool. I'm not going to go on very long, guys, because there's only 2 people on here, and it is late. So you know, most people are either going to bed, or it's really early in the morning. So yeah, that's sort of been my day. But the swap meet was, oh man, I've never been to such a huge swap meet in my life. It was massive. It was even bigger than the last one I went to in Gympie, and that's saying something, because that was pretty big, I thought, back then. Hey, making tracks, how are you, brother? Monday, mate, Monday. We'll try and catch up Monday, my friend, if all goes according to plan. Mate, it was a huge ass swap meet down in Gympie today, brother. I scored this. This was awesome. Check it out. Montreal Expo 67 number plate. I would say it's probably a real plate. I don't know. It has wear marks here where they've actually been screwed onto something, and on the back it's it looks like it's actually been onto a vehicle by the way it's, you know, kind of bent. You know, so, but the only reason why I bought this is 1967 here is my birth year. So that's totally awesome. And I've also got, when I get my welder back, I got a square for doing the metal. It's got an arm on it here, so you can you slide stuff onto it, and I can make sure everything's all 90 degrees when I go to weld stuff up. And I really need to fix the lights in my camper. So but minor technicalities, guys, minor technicalities. And there's another one on in Maryborough tomorrow. So me and the old man are going to go up to that one, so that should be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. I could not believe how big Gympie was, mate. Holy crap. I really could not believe how big Gympie was. I knew it was big from, whoops. I knew it was big from, oh crap. It's killing everything in my camper, guys. It's all good, man. Oops, I killed it again. Oh, bugger it, I'll leave it down there. So, actually I'll put it up. On here. That way you guys can see it. I'll do that. That'll hold it up. So yeah, I've got to try and find Action Park in Maryborough tomorrow. Off to out to see the city. Oh, night lights. Have to catch up next time. Yeah, no worries, Andy. Thanks for coming in, brother. That's awesome. My internet connection is really crap tonight, guys. I'm sorry about that. For some reason, it's just playing up. I don't know if there's just too many people on it tonight or what. I have no idea. But it is playing up, so I do apologise for that. And not much I can do about it. But yeah, I've got to try and find Action Park. My old man reckons it's near the what do you call it, showgrounds in Maryborough. So I'm pretty sure it's on the road going out towards the Mary River. I think it's out that way, and or you turn before the Mary River, one or the other. I can't remember now. It's been a while, but I shall find it. It will be okay. I shall find it. And mate, how you going, brother? I'm still here, man. I'm still here. I'm trying to track down whether I can get some workies down here, mate. Oh, it's so much cooler down here, brother. I'm telling you. Last night was like 20 degrees, and I just put my fan on a bit faster and got to sleep with no problems. Yeah, it's out on the Bruce Highway. I thought it was, mate. Yeah, I thought it was. Tracks. Yeah, I thought it was, bud. Yeah, do I go out I don't go out past Old Parky's parts, do I? Go out the next one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the way you go out. Now, I'll tell you what, Old Parky's parts hasn't been there in a long time, mate. I can tell you that much. I went past that today when I was up cruising around on the way home from the swap meet. And, yeah, she hasn't been there in a long time. So, but anyway, it's all good. I shall find it. I'll find it. I haven't been to the showgrounds in, a really long time. Oh, no worries, Daryl. That's cool, man. Yeah, thanks for that. I'm Mark. You know that. Of course you know that, because that's what I comment on your videos for. So you guys know that. Alrighty. I've got to make a move. But, yeah, no, that'll be awesome. As I said, that number plate's going to look cool up there. I don't know whether to mount it up on this wall or maybe on that wall, but we'll suck it and see. We'll work around that. That won't be a problem. So, I've got a little fridge in my camper now. I just conked my head on the side of my cupboard. I've got to fix this. I need to rework that a little bit. It's okay, but I need a clothes cupboard in here. That's the biggest problem. I haven't got anywhere to put all my clothes. I've got it in a suitcase in that little room there. That one in there, so I kind of need somewhere to put that. But I'll get there. When I do head back, I'm going to leave my camper here at my dad's place. And that way, when I come back in November, with a bit of luck, fingers crossed, I can get back in November. I'll just come down by train. And I'll try and bring my trike with me, but if that worst comes to worst, I won't. I'll try and do something about transport. But man, there was a couple of bikes up there, up at the swap meet or down at the swap meet in Gympie. If I'd had the dollars, I would have considered buying them. That would have been awesome. Trouble is, a lot of people didn't have prices on their gear. That was the only downside. I think if you're going to put, do your swap meet, mate, put some prices on stuff, because people will not ask. I mean, there was guys standing there, had some awesome stuff, but no prices on it. And I'm one of these fellas too that if you haven't got a price on it, and I have to ask, I can't afford it. That's just the way it goes. But yeah, I really wish they would put some prices on stuff. How about if I stick that up there? That's not going to work either. I'm still trying to figure it. Still trying to figure out how to get some light above my head so you can see my face. No, you're not seeing my face. I scare people. But anyway, we'll do better tomorrow, guys. I'll get up. I've got to do to the swap meet in the morning, so I may not get a live stream tomorrow morning, but I might try and do one sometime tomorrow again. It's only going to be a quick one tonight. Won't be very long, as I said, because I was awake until 1 o'clock this morning, and then just couldn't sleep. And then when I finally did get to sleep, I was awake again at what do you call it? 4 a.m. No, 5 a.m. I was awake again at 5, and turned the fan up, or turned the fan down, sorry, and grabbed another blankie because it was getting a bit cool. So I did that, and then went back to sleep. And of course I got woken up again at 6:30 because it was time to go to the swap meet. So but yeah, it was still a good day, guys. It was still a good day. I liked it. As I said, it was the biggest swap meet I've ever been to. I know the Gympie one was big last time I was down there. Man, I wish this internet would stop playing up. It's just a pain in the ring gear, guys. Hey, Horseaholics, how you going, mate? I'm just showing people what I picked up at the swap meet. Got it stuck in there, guys. I picked up this really cool Montreal number plate. It's got my birth year on it. So that's the reason why I got it. Expo 67. And it's got down in this corner, it's got 1967. So that was the year I was born, mate. I don't know what this is here. Where are we here? I don't know what that is, what that stands for or what, I have no idea. But 1889 is pretty cool. So yeah, that's actually got my birth year on it. So that's why I grabbed that. I'm really happy with that. And I got a metal square, so I can make sure when I just start get my welder going again, I'll get a new welder when I get back. I can do 90-degree angles, really cool. So I'll get everything set up. Yeah, me too, mate. I've got a few plates. That's the oldest one I got now. Most of all the number plates have just been off my cars. So yeah, guys, check out each other's channels. Everybody's totally awesome on this place. Excuse me. Making tracks. Daryl, I'm going to go and see him on Monday if all goes according to plan. Not entirely sure what time, man, but so far I've got Monday free. I've got nothing planned for Monday, so that should be pretty cool. We'll have to work out some time to meet up, or where to meet up. That would be cool. So should be fun, mate. Should be fun. Even Station Square, maybe Station Square might be the go. I think that's what they call it, in the Station Square up there. That might even be pretty cool to meet in there, man. Yeah, down at the food court or something. That would be cool. That way at least we can get a cold drink or something and sit in the air conditioner and have a chat, shoot the breeze, whatever. Swap stories. I like doing that. So I also got a camel. I've got a camel. I fixed the little girl's bike and she gave me a camel. I told her I didn't want anything. Yeah, that'll work, mate. What do you reckon, about 10 o'clock? Is that too early? Does that sound fine? So yeah, the little camel I got, little girl gave it to me because I fixed a push bike. I didn't want anything, guys. I'd just do it for... She was on the side of the road. I was going for a walk. And man, it was easy enough to do. I had my backpack because I was going down to look at a second-hand push bike myself. And I thought, well, I got my backpack, I got my pump in the back, so if I got to pump tyres up or whatever, and if I was going to buy it, I could have brought it home. But I never got I did eventually get there later on, but the bike wasn't any good. 10 a.m. Station Square in Maryborough. Sweet, lock it in, brother. That'll work for Monday. That sounds awesome to me. That sounds awesome, mate. You can't miss me. I still wear the same stupid hat, mate. I still wear the same hat, man, so you can't miss me. So, and I always wear black. So I might have something on the front of my shirt like I got on this one. But I always wear black. Only good guys wear black. So, yeah, that'll work, man. The old man's doing it right. You'll sleep tonight, guys, because I walked him a fair bit around the showgrounds today. Down in Gibby, so sweet as, brother. Yeah, so he'll sleep well tonight, I reckon. Geez, I hope I do, guys. This living on 4 hours sleep at night's just killing me. The mattress I got in here is pretty good. It's comfortable, but I need another double bed foam mattress to cut down to fit in here. I've got two single ones cut to fit underneath it, and yeah, with my dodgy back, it's just not good enough. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. It's getting there. So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping above hoping that I can get something a bit later on, but the camper is going to stay here. We're actually going to cut most of the roof out here, and we're going to put a proper triangle roof on it. So I'll have some more head space, and I'll have some storage up above my head. We're going to put a window up that end and a window up that end, so I'll get some more cross flow ventilation, and that will work good. That way it'll be a lot cooler in here. I mean, these windows I got, they're only small. You know, they're not much bigger than my hand, the windows. So they do let a bit of air in, but nowhere near enough. I mean, I've got the door open now, and there's a real nice breeze blowing through there. So I'm hoping once I knock the top of the roof out of this thing, and we put the proper roof on it. Yeah, no worries, Daryl. Take it easy, brother. I'll definitely catch up on Monday, man. Have a good night. So yeah, that'll be what I'm planning on doing with this then. So, and that way I can put some cupboards in here, and I might even put a fan angling down through the vent in the roof. Yeah, but you too. I'll see you at Station Square on Monday, brother. Have a good night. So that's sort of the plan at this stage, guys. to do that, and maybe then the next process will be an air conditioner. I'm going to make a homemade air conditioner for in here, so that could be cool. I do apologise for the lights, guys. My batteries are going flat, and I really need to get some more. I forgot to do it today. We were coming home. I forgot to go and get some batteries. So all I've got to do is rely on these guys now. So that's all I got for lights. But you know, it don't matter. It's all good. I'm not phased at night time, mate. It don't worry me. I turn all those off. I'll leave these ones running because you got. See how if I turn them off, turn them on, that's brighter. If they were good fully charged batteries, you'd be able to see me real good. It'd be like daylight in here. It's really super bright. But I'm going to have to solve that problem. I think I may even go to wiring up some LED strip lights, and I might run an external battery system and some solar panels. So I think I might do that, and that way I can have virtually unlimited power then. I do have an inverter, so I can run from 12 volts to 240. I haven't had to use that yet because I'm actually running off Dad's shed power, so I'm running off shore power, I should say, and that should be pretty cool. That should be just heaps of time. And but once we blow the roof out of this, put the proper house roof on it, and I'll have some more storage space. I'll be able to let the heat out and make it a lot cooler in here. But yeah, as I said, I am planning an air conditioning system for this place. I mean, it does get hot. It's not too bad, but it does get hot. And if I do come down and I do take this back to Townsville, or if I can get a job down here and I stay here, I at least want to be comfortable at night time. I will get a better mattress for this, so I can sleep in here and make it a lot better. So that will be cool. But that's sort of the plan, guys. I am hoping to take some resumes around on Monday after I've been up to Maryborough and start talking to people and see what I can actually do. I've just had enough of the heat. I love it up there, don't get me wrong, I love it up there. I've got heaps of friends up there. Mate's going to miss me. Mate's place, he's going to miss me, old Troy. But it'll be a while before I can move anyway, unless I can get a job within the next week before I head back. But yeah, it's going to be a while. I got a bit of shit to sort out, so we'll see what happens there. But it's all good. I'm hoping to get the welder when I get back. So in 2 weeks, not next week, but the week after, I will be serious welding shopping, and I'll have the welder by the end of next week. Sorry, the week after. So that's sort of the plan at this stage, guys. In 2 weeks' time, I should have a new welder, which will be awesome again, and I can start and build some stuff again because I miss building stuff. If you guys watch the other video I got, it's the drink holder I made for my ute. What did I call that one? Hang on, I'll have a look-see-poo. Damn it, I just hit the wrong button. We'll get out of here. I hate it when you got a smartphone. Alrighty, the first one's Chopper's drink holder, and then I painted it bronze, but I was not happy with the colour, guys. Definitely not happy with the colour. So this part 2 is called Ute drink holder. I painted it plum crazy purple, and it is way better. We tried it out today, and guys, it works so much better. I don't have to worry about looking down to find out where my drink is. I just put my hand on my knee, straight down beside that, and I'm onto the can of drink. So it just works out so much better, and it sits in there good. We have had a bit of a bumpy road up and down. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me, guys. And never had a problem. So didn't spill it. So I can live with that. I can definitely live with that. So that is cool. So I'm hoping above hope that yeah, I can get everything sorted and everything I want to do done, and see from there. Wizard, my brother, long time no hear. Hello from Africa. How are you, man? I bet you Africa's hot, brother. Oh, I bet you Africa's hot. Watch out for them lions too, man. Um, guys, Wizard, he is a UK boy, and he's oh, I love a plasma cutter. Oh, mate, I used one of those once, and that was it. I fell in love. Oh, I love plasma cutters. I did a job with a mate of mine, and we made some panels for the side of a tanker. It wasn't a petrol tank; it was just a like a water tanker. And man, that plasma cutter made life so much easier. But yeah, Wizard, he is a UK guy working in South Africa or in Africa. So everybody go and check everybody out. Wizard's an awesome fella. When he gets some videos going, hit Wizard, hit Wizard. Hey Wizard, check this out, brother. I scored this at a swap meet today. It says Expo 67. Whoops, hang on. Got it upside down. That's just typical me, isn't it? But the reason why I got it is because of this date right here. 1967, the year I was born. So, and it says Expo 67. So it has been on something. It looks like it's been on a vehicle, which was really, really cool. That would be awesome, man, if that was on a vehicle. It's just a shame I couldn't find the second plate. And I also bought this, which is a 90-degree square with an edge on it along there. So, hey, Chris, how are you going, you old fossil? So that'll go good when I get my new welder in a couple of weeks' time. Hey, Chris, check this plate out, mate. Check this out. We've got another plate from the swap meet. Down in that corner, 1967, brother. The plate's 51, nearly 51 years old. Or it is 51 years old. Same as me. So that is awesome, and it's from Montreal, and I'm almost convinced it's been on a car. It's a legit plate. That's a roofing square. Yeah, mate. Yeah, absolutely. Mate, it's going to make life so much easier for me to do 90-degree welds when I'm going to make sure the metal is 90 degrees. So that is freaking awesome. But yeah, this is going pride and place. I don't know whether to hang it up on the wall in the camper, or I might take it home with me, and I'll give it a little bit of a clean up. But mate, oh god damn, you should have seen the size of this swap meet. I reckon if there was about 400 or 500 cars there at the show. Had to be. There was just so many cars everywhere. If there wasn't a couple of thousand stall holders there was something wrong, I reckon. I'm getting ready to go to a car show. Oh, sweet horse, no worries, brother. Hey, get some videos, mate. Get some videos. I don't know. Am I subscribed to your channel, brother? I'll just go and have a Louis Poo and see if I am. Oh, I am too. That's awesome. I am subscribed there. Jeanette, hey, I've got to show you a number plate. Check it out. There's a number plate that's 51 years old, same as me. Down in the corner there where that light is, 1967. So from Montreal number plate. I don't know what that is. So if anybody out there can tell me what this is, or what that says, that would be awesome. I don't know. But it's definitely a Montreal number plate, and it's a real one. So I'm really stoked with that. I'm so happy. Yeah. And I got a roofing square for when I start get my welder in a couple of weeks. So it's got the edge on it, so I can put it up against my metal and make sure it's 90 degrees. So I do have a really crappy internet connection, guys. There's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Yeah, guys, check everybody out. I really can't wait to see some car shows from overseas again, guys. I've been watching a few of them through some of my other subscribers, and I didn't get any video of the one today. It rained, so I didn't bother too much. The rain was on and off. Didn't dampen anybody's spirit, I'm telling you. It didn't dampen anybody's spirit. People just... Mate, the coffee was going, the food was going. They had hot pizza there and everything. I'm getting up early in the morning tomorrow at 5 AM, hopefully. Some very cool video. Yes! Drone videos. Mate, I was up early too. I went to bed at 1 o'clock this morning. I was up again at 5 for a little while. Then I went back to bed. Yeah, sorry, mate. I know it's. I've got a really bad internet connection. I don't know what the problem is. I may have to call it after a little while. I'll try and get a. Actually, what I'll do is I'll spin around. Oh no, I can't. Yes, I can. I'll spin around, and bear with me, guys. Oh shit. And oops. I'll shift Karina. Hey Jeanette, I fixed the girl's push bike, mate. She gave me a little camel. She said the camel's name is Karina, and I've got to take it with me everywhere I go. I didn't want anything for fixing her bike. I didn't want anything. There he is. There he is, right there. I didn't want anything for fixing her bike, but she said that she asked her mother if she could give me something, and I said, well, I don't want anything. And she said, no, she'd like to give you something. Oh, okay, all right. Because I don't want money or anything for fixing somebody's bike, mate. I was walking down to have a look at a car anyway. I'm sorry, a push bike anyway. And I didn't buy it, which was so yeah, it was awesome, mate. It was just something that I really didn't expect. So I'm going to take it with me everywhere I go now. It's minus 1 hour from UK. Oh, okay. Hey, Barry's Views. How are you, brother? Mate, I've got to show you my number plate. Check it out, mate. Check it out. 1967, brother. 1967, the day I was born. This number plate is 51 years old. So if anybody can tell me what that says or what it means, I know it says 1889 on the plate and Expo 67. It's a legit plate. It's not a. I don't think it's a. What do you call it? You know, those novelty plates. But just judging by the way it's bent, it's been on a vehicle. I don't know whether it's just on a. What do they call them? Transporter or what? I have no idea. But mate, it's awesome. It's totally awesome. So I got that today at the swap meet, and I got a roofing square, wherever I put it, when I get my welder in 2 weeks. So it could be French. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I've got a roofing square now, so when I go to do my welding, is that Q? Yes, it is, mate, yes. Yes, QUE with a little stroke above the E. And then a full stop, so... Oh, Quebec, Canada. Ah! Well, there you go. See, Harry knows. There you go. Oh, man. I got the bloody internet connections coming up buffering again. I do apologise, guys. I don't know what's going on with it. I had good internet connection before. That's one reason why I went live. But I have no idea what's going on. So, I do apologise for that. As Barry said, could be Quebec. Yeah. Well, being Montreal, I would say it probably is. Because Montreal's in Canada, I presume. I'm Australian, man. I don't know what. It's Australian in me. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. And I bought my daughter, my middle daughter, number 2 daughter, I bought her a Bucky from the Avengers. Probably can't see that too well, but I bought a Bucky from the Avengers. There we go. There he is, Bucky. So she'll be happy chappy with that. And oh, I got my little fridge, Jeanette. Check it out, mate. I got my fridge. Look at that. That's cool. Even it's a flash one. She's even got a light. Look at that. She's a flash one. Of course, it's got drinks in it. Gotta have my drinkies. Gotta have my dinky poos. So yeah, I need to buy some batteries for those lights. That one there, because she's I can find the remote control. A happy chappy with Bucky. Yep. If I turn that off and then I turn it on, there's not much difference in that's full brightness. That's half brightness. So I think I need new batteries. So, and we are planning on blowing the roof out of here. We're going to take this whole roof off, and we're going to put a proper housing roof on it. So we'll have guttering and everything, so I can run some. I'll have to be able to catch some rainwater, all the good stuff. Don't think I'll be able to stand up in it. See how I go from there, but yeah, it should work out pretty cool. I've got I just unplug this, and I'll show you. I've got another little cupboard down here. This is my pantry. So it's got my, oh, you can't see squat. Sorry guys. There we go. Got my chippies, my noodles, tea bags. I got some tins of soup in there. So that works out pretty cool. I really should find out how I can hold that up to there. That would be okay above my head. Get the blind spot, mother. Polish up the bald spot. So, yeah, that's awesome. I got that set up. I'll leave the fridge in here, and I'll probably turn it off when I leave. I don't know when I'm actually going to go back. I'm actually looking at see if I can get some work down here. I've actually got to get some coffee time. Yeah, no worries, mate. I'll have mine black, 3/4 full, and the rest cold water. Thanks, mate. Yeah, I've got to see about see if I can get some workies. I'm loving this cooler weather. I'm telling you, I'm loving this cooler weather. It's supposed to get down to, I think they said 16 degrees tonight, and then a few nights time it's supposed to get down to 10, somewhere around that area. So that's going to work out cool. It's alright. I'm just checking out to make sure I got enough noodles. I still got some noodles. Got my favourite curry prawn. Good noodles, that stuff. Good noodles. And I think I still got what have I got in here? Oh yep, still got another curried beef. I have yep, another curried beef. I have buttered chicken. Is it Saturday evening where you are and you're in the future? Any chance of giving us the UK lottery numbers? 12, 23, 17, 19, I said 19, 18, no, 6. Yeah, mate, I can imagine it'd be hot as over there, brother. And got chippies. I got tea bags. And I got another tin of, oh no, it's not. Oh, bacon, steak and potatoes, chunky soup. So I got 2 tins of that and 2 tins of buttered chicken, guys. So, oh, that's beef stock pot. Well, there you go. Well, I definitely got 2 tins of buttered chicken. So, old Chopper ain't gonna starve. Nope. Old Chop ain't gonna starve. So that's pretty cool, guys. I'll stick that back in there. Stick my chippies back in there because I don't eat them yet. And I got my schmelly. Gotta have a schmelly. Put that back in there. And I got it's 17 degrees here and very cloudy. Shauna! Hey guys, how you going? Hey guys, check out Shauna. She was on the live chat last night when I was walking around. I couldn't sleep. My back was a bit sore last night, so I think I was awake until about 1 o'clock this morning. But everybody go and check Shauna out. It's raining here. Oh, send me some rain, mate. Send me some rain. I got little Harry Potter keyring. I don't know if you guys can see that. Well, I know the lighting's really crap, guys, but there he is. Little Harry Potter keyring. My sister gave me that, so I shall put that up. Maybe some lucky viewer when I get to 1K. I'm only 120 away from 1K. So, there you go, Shauna. Jeanette just supported you. She does great live coffee mornings. So that is awesome, mate, if you want to join into those. She does really good coffee mornings. I don't actually have coffee because it's too bloody hot. Hey, Randy. Most of the time, actually, it's night time, or for me, when it's daytime over there. So, I've got to show you my little You guys have probably all heard the story. A little girl gave me this because I fixed her push bike. The camel's name's Karina. I've got to take her with me everywhere I go. So that's what she told me to do. So Karina's going to go with me everywhere I go. So when I went to the swap meet, I scored this. This is awesome. 1967. That plate's the same age as me, 51 years. So that is freaking awesome, guys. Expo 67. You can see it looks like it's actually been on a vehicle. She's all dirty and all that sort of stuff. I would have loved to have found the second one to that. And I got, whatever I've done with it, I got a roofing square for when I get my welder in 2 weeks. So that will be cool. I do apologise for the buffering, guys. There's not much I can do about that. Unfortunately, the internet connection is really crap here at the moment. 14 degrees. Well, I'm not too far behind you. It's actually, hang on, I'll tell you what the temperature is here. Oh, I shall tell you. The 60s were a good year. Absolutely. I was born in 67, so that was definitely a good year. Everywhere, even, oh, crap. It says it's 21 degrees at the moment, and it's going to be 16 tonight. So that's not bad. Even in the dunny. Actually, that's not a bad idea, eh? Yeah. Oh, mate, all the good stuff came out then. Actually, all the good stuff came out in the 80s, but the 60s was cool. What else have I got I can show you guys? Probably not much at the moment because there's not much in my camper. I got my, you don't want to see my sunnies. But up here I got my cup. That was $1 for a cup. Brand new, not second hand, brand new. I got a bowl, breakfast bowl. I haven't even used this yet. I have not used that. I got my knife and fork and stuff. I got a plate. I haven't even used the plate. My dad's got everything in there, so I haven't had to use that yet. So, I've used the cup. Sorry to tell a lie, I used the cup. I had a drink last night when I was talking to Shauna and all the other guys on the chat. So, whoops, sorry guys, I'll put that back down there so it's hanging down. Born in the 70s, grew up in the 80s, and got drunk in the 90s. Fair enough. Yeah, I remember the 70s. 70s was good, man. There was some good stuff coming out in the 70s, I'm telling you. There was some primo stuff coming out in the 70s. I found, I don't know, I've really got to fix these lights, guys. I do apologise. I found this. I found it ages ago on the road up home. It actually says it's a lead weld, Lebendwell, lead weld, or whatever you want to call it. Let's see that. There it is. So I've been trying to sharpen that, but it's still, you could ride the Burke on it, it's that blunt, it wouldn't cut your freckle. But it's all good. I'm in no rush to do that. I'm going to just gently ease that along and see how we go. But I tell you what, guys, I could have spent some money. If I had some dollars to spend, I could have blown $1,000 at that swap meet. Easy. I could have come home with some awesome toys. There's some old vintage motorbikes there that weren't too bad. I mean, they're from the 80s. So, I suppose they're not vintage, they're just old. And there was even a little scooter. I really would have loved the little Yamaha scooter. That would have been sweet to buzz around. I could have fitted that in the back of my ute with the camper on. And I could have just parked anywhere I wanted to, unloaded the scooter and buzzed around town. But it's all good. One day, guys. One day we will. One day. So, yeah, absolutely. I missed my knife, man. My Mick Dundee knife got stolen. I don't know what happened to it. I went before I left to come down here to see my dad. I cleaned everything out and I sold a lot of stuff to come down and see him. And when I was selling a lot of stuff, I went through a lot of boxes and pulled out a lot of stuff that I knew I'd had, and then I just thought, well, I can sell it and raise some fuel money, and then I can come down here. So I did that, and I never found my Mick Dundee knife, and I just about tore the place upside down, and it's gone. I don't know what happened to it, guys. I have no idea, but somewhere along the line, my Mick Dundee knife and a few of my other pocket knives and stuff are going walkabout. So Maybe when I was doing the house shift, somebody found a box in the middle of nowhere and thought, well, that looks pretty good, or it just got left off somewhere, and I don't know what happened to it after that. Johnny 5 is in the house. Johnny 5 is in the house. Hey, I've got it. Oh, mate. You guys are going to get sick of seeing these number plates, all these new guys come in. Check this out, mate. Check this out. 1967. Same year I was born, man. She's 51 years old, this plate. And Expo 67. So I'm assuming that there was maybe an Expo in Montreal somewhere. I have no idea. But it is freaking awesome, guys. And I've got a roofing square. So I get my welder in 2 weeks. That's sort of the plan. And this has got a little lip on it, so I can do my 90 degrees and make sure everything's all 90 degrees. And I saw some of your older vlogs, Chop. Did you live in Tassie? Because I did. Yes, I lived there for 5 years. So I've only been back from down there for 2 years, something like that, only 3 years. But a little girl gave me this. His name is Karina the camel. I fixed her push bike for her, and she asked her mother if she could give me something, and I said I didn't want anything. It's still got the tag on it and everything, so it's pretty cool. It actually says the name is Karina under the tag. I leave tags on things, guys, because that's the way I do. I like to collect things, and I leave tags on them. So yeah, she gave me that and said I had to take it everywhere with me when I cruise around and down the coast. So Karina's going to ride in the ute with me in my truck. So that should be awesome. I have a snooze bedtime soon. Yeah. Oh mate, it was 1 o'clock this morning, I think, when I finally got to bed. I have a brand new stick welder, used it 3 times so far. Okay. Mate, I think I've got it worked out. The MIG stick and TIG that I wanted to buy has been sold, and I have got a pretty good killer deal on 2 welders. One's a MIG and one's a stick, which is what I wanted, for less than $400. So I can afford to buy 2 welders. From what the YouTuber community has done for me. All right, Barry, take it easy, brother. Thanks for coming in. I grew up in Ross, but lived in Launceston. Oh, awesome! I love Lonnie, mate. I do. So yeah, mate. Yeah, with what they got and what comes in, I should be able to buy my welder in a couple of weeks. I haven't heard from my wife in a little while on a total, so maybe I'll SMS her later on tonight and I'll get a total offer. But everything at the moment, guys, I cannot thank the YouTube community enough for helping me buy another welder. You guys absolutely rock. I will do an unboxing when I get the welder, and when I get to 1K, I'm going to do a giveaway. Not the welder. I won't give the welder away. No, I'll give that welder away. But I'm going to try and organise some Choppers Rule shirts and a hat. So when I get to 1K, I'm going to put all my subscribers into, or actually what I'll do a video. Everybody that subscribes has to subscribe to my channel, or be subscribed for a long time, not too long, but long. I'm going to do that. I'm going to try and do that, give away a t-shirt and a hat with Choppers Rule 1 on it and my logo. So it'd be exactly the same as my sticker. So I'm hoping to do that, but I've got to get that organised. I think I'm going to organise that through Captain Jerk, Justin in America. He can get me the t-shirts really cheap. So I'll do that. I'm going to get myself a 3XL for me, and I'll have to organise what size for whoever wins it, male or female. It doesn't matter. I'm not prejudiced, guys. I don't care. If you guys want to come in and chat to me, I couldn't care if you're gay, straight, bi, black, white, Asian, yellow, green. I really don't care what you are. If you guys want to come in and chat to me, I'm cool with that. I'm Australian, guys. I don't care. I'll talk to anybody and everybody. I'm not phased. So that's just the way I am. I'm a straight talker. You guys know that. Some of the guys have been subscribed to my channel and know that since I've been doing my live streams. Sorry guys, just checking to see what the horn was. I'm a straight shooter. If I call a spade, and if I meet you face to face and I don't like you, damn it, dude, I'm telling you I don't like you. I'm sorry about that if I upset anybody, but it's just, that's me. I've always been like that, ever since I was little, ever since I was at school. Yeah, Johnny Five, Shauna, feel the same way. You know, I mean, I used to. Did you find the email from me? No, I don't think so, mate. Oh crap, Wizard. With all the stuff that's been going on, mate and Dad being in hospital and shit, I've sort of forgot all about that stuff. Crap, dude. What was it all about? Can you remember what you sent me? I'm gonna have to go. I have to try and get on the big computer inside somewhere, or borrow the laptop or the desktop or something in the house there, so I can I can get on there and check through some of the stuff. I'm pretty limited to what I can do on my tablet. That's the only thing that really sucks, mate. I'm pretty limited to what I can do on my tablet, because I use my phone. I use my phone for the chats. Probably can't see the. There we go. I use my phone for the chats, and I use my tablet for the camera. So that's sort of what I do. And I haven't got a laptop or my desktop in Townsville doesn't have a camera on it. So yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes, I did get that. The fast electric bike. Yes, I did get that. That thing is freaking insane, dude. That is insane. Yes. Sorry, man. Yes, I did get that. I did. Did I reply to that? Did I say I actually got it? If I sent you a reply on my tablet, it might have come through blank. For some stupid reason, it's coming through blank. I don't know why. My email gets sent out. Project today is to make a shelves inside the wardrobe. Oh, nice, mate. Oh, you haven't seen this yet, Johnny Five. Look at this, mate. I've got a fridge, brother. I've got a fridge. Look, it's a flash one. You've got a light in it. He's got a light in it. I'll get a drink. It's drinking time, boys. Drinking time. That's the right colour too. So that is. Oops. There we go. Sorry, guys. So yeah, that is awesome. That little fridge. Dad gave me that, so that's sweet. I've been burnt too many times. You and me both, mate. You and me both. Yeah, mate. Yeah, sorry about not replying. I forgot all about it with a few things that have been happening around the joint. It took a little while to come through. I think it got held up in my spam folder sometime. I'm really not entirely sure. Oh, that's the good stuff. That's cold too. Oh yeah, that's cold. So I did get it. Yeah, man, that thing is insane, dude. Oh, it's got only Paul. Paul, how you going, brother? Guys, go over and check out Paul's channel. Go and say hi. He's been in hospital himself, same as the old fella. And mate, if I lived closer, brother, I'll be down there working on that Model A, man. You should have seen the swap meet I went to in Gympie today, brother. Holy crap, mate! I've never seen a swap. We walked around for 3.5 hours, and didn't see everything. But check this out, man. I scored this. 1967 Montreal number plate, Expo 67. Mate, that is freaking sweet. It's old. It's 51 years old, same as me. I really wish I could have found the second one. It has been on some sort of a vehicle because it's all bent in the usual places for being on a vehicle. I got, that's cool, brother. Anytime, eh? If I live closer, man. I got a roof and square. So when I get my welder in 2 weeks, I can make sure everything's all 90 degrees. And a really lovely little girl gave me Karina the Camel. She told me, I fixed her push bike, still got the tag on it too, so I don't know whether she's had it for a long time or what, but I fixed her push bike today and she gave me the little Camel. I didn't want anything. I mean, you guys know what I'm like. I don't ask for anything. The YouTube community is banded together to get me a new welder. Hey, Tambuki, how you going, mate? To get me a new welder. I mean, I never ask for anything, guys. I never do. But she gave me the little Camel, and I promised her the little Camel will ride with me. So I'll put that in my truck when I leave here, and I shall ride on. And oh mate, I've got a fridge too, Paul. Check it out, brother. I've got a fridge. She's a flash one too. Got a light in it. Oops. There we go. Yeah, she's a flash one, mate. You got a light in it too. So that's really cool. But oh mate, the swap meet was just freaking ridiculous. There would have been a whole lot of hot rods, cars, stockers, modifieds, super modifieds, whatever you want to call them. If there wasn't probably 300 cars there, mate, I ain't sitting here in the camper. It was just crazy. But yeah, 3.5 hours, man. 3.5 hours. We walked around, and this internet's giving me the shits, I'm telling you. Yeah. I'm happy, dude. You know, I'm Australian. I'm happy. At least until I get back to town, so that'll be grumpy again. But you know, it's good down here, man. I like it. I'm trying to find some work down here. I really want to move back to the cooler weather. I've had a gut full of the heat. Shauna, this is old school only garage. Paul, he was the guy I was mentioning a while back. Go and check his channel out, mate. He builds a lot of old cars and things like that. His Roadster at the moment is sweet, man. Dude, I had trickles of draw running down both sides of my chin. There was a old Ford Prefect up there, and I mean old, man. She would have been at least in the 50s. And yeah, good on you. Yeah, I couldn't ask the price on it. I just didn't want to go up and find out it was reasonably cheap, and I didn't have the money to buy it. Yeah, thanks, Shauna. Paul's an awesome guy, mate. And as I said, everybody that comes here, we might come here as strangers, but we all leave as friends. That's just the way. That's the Aussie way. That's the way I look at it, guys. But mate, it was just, I could not believe it. I spent the day on the lounge. It's killing me. Must be ADHD. You and me both, brother. You and me both. When I hurt my back and I was in hospital in Brisbane, mate, I spent 3 months. 3 months in traction. I couldn't move. Couldn't even get I couldn't do anything. And then they decided they were going to get me after 3 months of doing nothing. Well, yeah, doing nothing. They got me down into the pool, and mate, I had a smoking physiotherapist. Little red skimpy bikini. Mate, she got me up and moving. She was a hard ass bitch, but I'll tell you, that's what I needed. I needed a boot in the ass. I just felt sad and sorry for myself. And yeah, I just felt that way, and I really off my ring. And this internet is giving me the shit. But yeah, she got moving. I think that's what I needed. I needed that boot in the bum. Bloody DT250 for you today too, man. Right colour, not a 250. Not even a 175, man. It was a bloody 4-stroke. Somebody had gone along and painted a XL 250 Honda in the same colours as the DT250, and I'm like, nah, man. And it was cheap too. It was only about 450, something like that, 450, $500. So yeah, that would have sucked. I'm going to have to get you to email me your phone number too, brother. So if I find anything, I can give you a ring. I can give you a ring straight away and send you some photos from my phone straight away. So, but I'm going to a swap meet tomorrow in Maryborough, so that's only about half an hour away. So that works out pretty cool. But man, I was so excited. I was, dude, I found a bike. I took off, left my old man down there. It was funny, and yeah, just somebody had painted a bloody yeah, thanks, man. It was just somebody had painted an old XL 250, the same colour as the DTs. But anyway, yeah, it was close. We're getting there. I'm putting the word around. I did find one Yamaha though that would have been okay. It was a big block too, huge engine, all of 50 cc's, and it was yellow from 1981. That would have been. I could really see me riding around on that, eh? Yeah. No, there'd be too much of me and not enough motorbike. I'm telling you. 50 cc's in meat, never happening. Not happening one little bit. I ain't exactly a little fella, and there would be too much of me and not enough motorbike. Oh, XLs were a good bike, man. Yeah, I had an XL 500 for ages and ages and ages. Yeah, I love them. I had a little XL 250 I started off with, and then I kept blowing the motor up in it. I blew the motor up in it once, and I went down to the bike shop, and the guy, they fixed it all up for me, and yeah, it was my balls up. So XLV 600 Twin, they're a good bike too, mate. I love them things. I miss my Shadow. Oh, dude, do I miss my Shadow. So anyways, the next time I goes to the bike shop, I'll come back in. I said, I think I blew my engine up again. And he goes, oh, really? We only had this thing fixed not long ago. Well, yeah, I know. He goes, what are you doing? So I'm riding around. I got to ride on the highway occasionally. And he goes, well, got an XL 500 here. He says, I'll trade your bike in and you give me, I think it was like $200. Yeah, absolutely. I'm with you on that one, Paul. So I said, yeah, all right. So I gave I got the 500, and man, I never had any drum engines up then. She can handle the highway without a problem. So, but mate, I had a 1999 the VT 750 Shadow, still chain drive, old chain drive model. I love that bike. Middle of winter, bitly cold, go downstairs, no choke, push the button, fire straight up. Never used a choke on it. It'd just fire straight up. I'd let it idle, I'd go and open the gates, wheel it outside, and shut the gates. By the time I did that, she'd warmed up enough I could get on and ride it to work. But she never missed a beat, guys. Never once missed a beat. And then, of course, the taxman screwed me over. I had to sell my bike. We have a Honda ST 1300. Oh, that's awesome, mate. Yeah, we got the STs here. They are an awesome bike. I sold it a mate who took it to Spain, so she's living in a good life in a warmer climate. Oh, nice, man. My bike's still in Townsville. I do see it occasionally, get a tear in my eye every time I see it. But yeah, I do see it, guys, and I really do miss it. But yeah, I'm going to try and get back into the old school stuff again. But I need workies. I need workies bad. I'm going nuts, man. I'm getting cabin fever. So I need workies bad. I'm drinking too much of this shit, so you know I need more workies. So yeah, that's sort of the plan next week, guys. I'm going to take some resumes around some of the transport companies here and some of the places, and just see if I don't give a rat's ass if I got to stand on the corner with a sign that says I want a job, and I'll stand on the corner with that with a bottle of water and something for lunch. That's sort of the way it is. I'm just so sick of sitting around doing nothing. I know, you know, my back goes out and stuff like that. I spend a couple of weeks where I can't do anything. I'm a bit like Paul, man. It just drives me nuts. I'm one of these guys. I really can't sit still for long. I've got to keep moving. That's the thing. I've got to be doing something. I love keeping my mind active. Some nights I can't go to sleep until really, really late because I keep it too active. Got my measurements finished, my cuppa, and go to the workshop. Ah, sweet, mate. That's awesome. When I eventually go home, I may get a BL XLV 1000 Virago. Just a shot for and shoots and gear. I'm with you on that, brother. Right, there was a an 1100cc Suzuki Gitana at the swap meet today, and I really wanted to find out what that was worth. I had an 1100 Gitana way back in the day, and that thing was a missile. I'm telling you, that thing was a missile. Me either, I'm fighting it in my spine, says no. Yeah, I know that feeling, mate. I know that feeling really well. My mate in Townsville races vintage motocross bikes. And he said to me one day, he says, hey, come out the track with me. I need to test my bike. And yeah, all right. And I said, you got something for me to ride? You got a 650 Gitana? Oh, dude, I love those things, man. I love the Gitanas. They're just a wicked bike. The baby, yeah, I'm with you on that, brother. I'm with you on that. Oh, man, that is sweet, Paul. So, yeah, he goes out there and he's got a little 125, And he says to me, here, you can ride the 500. And I, yeah, all right. Holy crap, man, I haven't ridden a dirt bike in a dog's age. And I didn't feel too bad riding around. I mean, I didn't go over any jumps or nothing, just all flat track. I had these, his GoPro on the handlebars because he wanted to see when he went into corners how good he was laying down. Yeah, I'm with you. So, man, the CR500 was absolutely killer. And as I said, I felt good afterwards. It wasn't a problem. Until the next morning when I went to get out of bed and I couldn't get out of bed. Also had a Kawasaki Z1100R, I missed that one too. Mate, I got a mate of mine that still got a Kawasaki Z1300 6-cylinder. He's still got it. He won't let me ride it, but he's still got it. She doesn't get driven much either. Oh yeah, absolutely, Paul, man. Those things are absolutely freaking nuts, man. This thing really sat me on my ass a couple of times because I just give her a squirt and she took off, and then the power band kicked in, and that gave me another kick in the butt as well. It was just freaking nuts. So yeah, I went to bed that night not feeling too bad, a little stiff but not too bad. Had a hot shower and that sort of stuff, you know. But the next morning, holy crap, guys, I couldn't get out of bed in the morning. I rolled out onto the floor. Yeah, they absolutely. And I had to crawl up onto the bed. Oh, mate, I'd love to build another bike. I want to build a chopper. I would love to build a metric chopper. You know, the ones with the Japanese engines in the chopper frames. That's what I would love to build. I would love to build something like that. That would be sweet. But, you know, need the moolah. So, yeah, I need to get a job, guys. I'm starting to get to the stage where I can't sell too much more. Oh, shit. Sorry, man, my back's starting to get a bit sore now. Walking around for 3.5 hours was awesome. Totally awesome. So, I know what I'm going to do, guys. Excuse me, I'm going to recline back. So it will. Sorry, guys. I'll, oops, what did I do? I've killed my phone. Oops. There we go. I think we're back. Yep, we're back. Yeah, that would be cool. I am planning on coming down that way in November, but I'm not sure about that, Shauna. Hang on, I'll see if you can get me a bit better. There we go. Whoops. There we go. I'm losing my balance. That's so much better on the back, I'm telling you. At this stage, I'm coming down by train. But if I drive down, I'm coming down to see Big Gaz. He's in, I think it's Rosewood. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's down that way anyway. Like Brisbane, Toowoomba, and those sorts of areas out there. He did take me into Ipswich when he picked me up from Brisbane, so yeah, I definitely want to go and see him. He was great when I drove back up from Tasmania. He didn't know me from a bar of soap apart from being on my YouTube channel, and him and his wife put me up and my daughter up for a couple of days. It was just totally awesome, absolutely awesome. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I can do that. So fingers crossed, guys, I can do that. That would be absolutely awesome to come down and do a YouTube tour. So oh man, I wonder if the trains run down to New South Wales. That'd be cool. But yeah, that's sort of the plan at this stage. I would love to. There's so many swap meets and car shows and all sorts of awesome stuff down around this area. We're up in Townsville, we got bugger all. Absolutely bugger all up there. You know, the swap meet today, as I said, we walked around for 3.5 hours, Dad and I, and we didn't see the whole lot. We missed out on a lot of stuff. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. That should work. I have to have some good news in the morning this morning, Mr. Wizard, Pastor Henry lost. Oh, that's awesome, dude. That is sweet. Because she'll still be back in the big or on the big Valiant, or mate in the Val. Or I tell you what, dude, I don't know if I can handle the power of the Val. Oh, I love them old Valiants too, mate. They are awesome. Oh, that's right. You said your brother lives in Townsville. Yeah, Colin. Oh, mate, you should have seen this two-door Valiant today. I saw two-door, black roof, white car. But yeah, definitely two doors, mate. Oh, they had the 318 in it, I think. By what the sound of it, it didn't sound like the 360, but it definitely sounded like the 318. It was sweet. I'm still smiling. Yeah, absolutely, mate. I would be too. But yeah, I couldn't believe this there. And hot rods, holy crap, there was some hot rods down there. As I said, I couldn't get any photos or videos, man, because it started raining. It rained on and off the whole day we were there, but it didn't dampen the hot rodders or the car guys. Every time it stopped raining, they're out there polishing the cars, getting the water off them, looking to make them look nice again, and it was just totally awesome. There would have at least been, yeah, I reckon probably close to 300 cars. Absolutely, because the inside of the showgrounds was packed, absolutely packed. So yeah, it was just ridiculous. It was great, and the outside there, if there wasn't 1,000 stalls there, mate, it had to be damn close. Everywhere you looked, there was stalls everywhere. And as I said, we walked around for 3.5 hours and we never saw everything. But yeah, there was an old Ford Prefect sedan. I would love to have got a hold of that. That would have been sweet. I could have made a really nice little hot rod out of that. I would have put a global warmer in it. That would have been cool. I know there's a couple, well, not a Model A global warmer, but I know there's a couple of 1970s and a couple of A's, still carburetor fed engines that I can get a hold of. And mate, I would have put that in there and a little 4-speed or a little 5-speed or something. And that would have been sweet. Well, that would have been sweet. I went down to my shed today, looked at my new Model A, opened the roller door, smiled, then frowned back to my couch. Oh, Paul, I feel your pain, brother. I feel your pain, man. Yeah, I feel your pain. When I hurt my back, man, I was doing up my 71 HG Monaro. I had it all stripped back. I had everything was sandblasted, undercoated. I had to get the guys, a few of my mates from the car club come round, and one of them was an absolute cherry painter, man. Paul Bucker's dead now, but he was an absolute cherry painter. And he painted that car, and I tell you what, I couldn't find a flaw in it. I couldn't find a ripple or an orange peel anywhere in the whole car. And the guys from my car club put 99% of it back together. And I wasn't allowed to drive it for nearly 2 years when I had to learn to walk again. So yeah, I did that. And I used to go down there every day. I'd walk downstairs and have a look under the house, and yeah, and then I think, I can't even drive this. I could start it, like I could sit in it, start it, and everything like that. You know, make sure it was in neutral, fire it up, and give the V8 a rev and everything like that. But I couldn't drive it. Used to get in and out of my wheelchair occasionally and be naughty and try and push the clutch in, but that didn't work. And so I just drilled and sat there listening to the tunes on the radio. But yeah, man, I definitely feel your pain. So, oh, that's right, you don't know, man. I got hit by a truck and a motorcycle when I was younger, dude. They told me I wasn't going to walk again. So that's why I got back problems now. And yeah, so yeah, I drilled a lot about that poor old car, and then some bastard stole it. So I couldn't win, mate. Yeah, no worries, Shauna. Hey, take it easy. I'll drop by later. It may even be tomorrow. Depends on how it is. I took the Valiant up to Coles today. Probably not supposed to, but I did. Yeah, I'm with you, brother. I got into my car 6 months before I was supposed to, and drove it. Yeah, that's cool, dude. Hey, I got over it. There's a lot more people out there worse than me, man. That's the way I look at it. I'm one of the lucky ones. I've got a mate of mine that's had a bike accident. He's still in a wheelchair. So I'm one of the lucky ones. But yeah, as I said, I still have got a lot of. I've got 3 vertebrae on the top of my neck are no good, and I've got 3 on my lower spine and are no good. It's the L1, 3, and 4, and the K 1, 2, and 4 that are the problem with me. And there's no way in hell I'm going to let them operate on it. If they do one slip, mate, I'm screwed from the neck down. So if they and same down from the waist down, and I'll put up with the pain. As long as I keep moving, I've got to lose a bit of the old beer keg. But as long as I keep moving and everything like that, I'm fine. It's the 3-hour walk today did me good. I felt a lot better when I got back to the car, and we drove back to a friend of my dad's place, his old next door neighbour. We stopped in there for a cup of tea and all that sort of stuff, and that was awesome. So yeah, that was a good day. We got back here about 3:30, 4:45 in the afternoon, after leaving here at 6:30. So yeah, absolutely, mate, absolutely. Man, I used to do lappies up and down the hallway in my house. Luckily we had a wooden floor with carpet over it, and I used to do my shuffles until I could move a little bit freer, and yeah, that's the key. It's just a matter of keeping moving, and if you can, do a lot of swimming. I used to love going to the pool, man. I loved it. I should do a lot more of it, but I'm a bit slack. I sold my bikes as I was at one point going to funerals of other bikers nearly every other week, and it told something. Yeah, mate, that's one reason why I got out of bikes for a long time. I was sick of going to funerals. We had a funeral for one of the club presidents up there. It's just a social club. We no biker gangs or anything like that, but it's just a social club. And some of the other bike guys that around the joint knew him, and we had 300 bikers turn up to his funeral because he was the El Presidente of our group. And 300 bikers turned up, and when we formed up around the grave, man, it was just unbelievable. People with good backs don't get it when I've got judged pretty hard for being active, but they don't realise that it's sitting still that is not good for you. Absolutely, mate. That's why I can't sit still. It drives me nuts. I mean, even in some of my videos that I'm doing, even the live streams, I can't sit still. Yeah, I get up, I move. I mean, I'm laying down at the moment. I can feel I'm going to have to get up and move again. I can sit up a bit more, but I know when I've been laying down too long. One, I get a pain in my knee. If I'm laying on my right side like I am now, my left knee gets sore. Or if I'm laying on my left side, the nerve, I'm not sure if it's the sciatica, one of them, that'll start getting sore. So I know that then the nerves are starting to get tender in my neck and in the lower part of my back, so that's when I get up and start moving again. But last night, I've got to get up again, guys. Last night when I was on the live chat with Canadian Drones, I think it was, the one Sean has come over from, I was walking up and down the shed right beside me here for about an hour until everything loosened up enough and I could go back to sleep. But yeah, it was 1 o'clock this morning, I think, when I got back to sleep, and it was at least, oh crap, oh, I felt that, oh Jesus, I felt that, and then I was awake again at 5 a.m. As you can tell, I got my fan going again. So yeah, I was awake again at 5 a.m. I had to go to the little boy's room, so I figured I'd get up, go do that, and do another couple of lappies around the yard, because it was daylight. The dogs were out, so I thought I'll do a couple of lappies around the yard with the dogs, and I went back to bed, and then the old man come out and kicked me in the guts about 6:30 and said, "Get out of bed, you bum." So I had to get out and But driving a Gippy is good, man. I got a 2010 turbo diesel Triton Ute that I put my camper in the back of, namely this one, and it's a little bit rough, but when you put the camper in the back of it or put some weight in the back of it, it's cherry. It's pretty good. And I got to give up this stuff, man. I really need to give up this stuff. Not good for you. So, yeah, it wasn't too bad coming home. We took his little, he calls it his, what do you call it? Swap meet cart. We took his cart today. Tomorrow we're going to take mine. I've got a collapsible one. Mine collapses down about that wide. And, I don't know, about 2 or 3 feet high, something like that. And then it all concertinas out right down to about the height of my fire truck. And I'm going to take that tomorrow. Don't know if I'm going to find anything, but you know, we'll take it, see how we go. Well, I didn't expect to find anything today. As I said, I bought the number plate, and I paid $10 for it, which isn't too bad, I suppose. Sorry guys, I'm just turning this light off. I can't even hang this up. That's better. And the old man bought one. The other number plate he had left, he charged him $6. So I really don't care, mate. I'm still happy with what I got. So we had everything in his little cart. He made it for my mum when she was alive. It's just a milk crate with a whippersnipper handle on it and bits and pieces for a handle to make it. It's got little mud guards on it, and it's got her initials on it for a number plate. So it's pretty cool. We walked around. I went up and saw my mum's grave yesterday. Yesterday I went up and saw her grave, and took a photo of it, and sat there for a while. You know, stood there for a while, put my hand on it, and yeah, it was quite moving, quite moving. So, all right, enough of sadness. Enough of sadness. We need happiness. So yeah, it was quite good. I was happy. Yeah, it gets that way, man. So but yeah, tomorrow, mate. Tomorrow we'll see what it's like. Mate, I've seen some pedal cars at this joint. $1,400 for a freaking pedal car. Man, all I want's a pedal car that I can not modify, but I can maybe modify. I don't know. I'd like one of those old ones. You see them in Toy World and Toys R Us and things like that. Or maybe not Toys R Us now because they're shut, but they were the old hot rod pedal cars. There was a guy selling one of those for $20, and man, I couldn't get there in time, and he'd sold it real quick. I just want to make one that I can make. You know, I'm going to take the cheesy bloody round steelies off, and I want to put some fats on it off a go-kart maybe, and I've got some little tiny spoked wheels to put on it, or maybe I'll put little thin wheels at the front. Yeah, I'm with you, brother. I love that little hot rod pedal car. They were $250 or something at Toy World, and this guy had it. It was a bit beat up, but it doesn't worry me. It's got patina on it. I would have just cleaned a bit of the rust up on the chrome, and I probably would have repainted it. I don't know. The paint on it was, yeah, excuse me, but yeah, I would have done that, man. That would have been sweet, and but yeah, I missed out on it. And then when I went up to the swap meet, yeah, absolutely, mate. Oh, look, dude, there was a $1,400 pedal car up there that I would have just about fitted in. It was made by Austin, and he had another one that was half that size again. That was $500, and then he had all these little shells, and he had a '57 Chevy shell, and he had a 34 Ford Ute shell. And I thought, sweet, I might see what he wants for these. You know, he may not want too much for them. I might be able to get a bundle deal going together. You know, I only want the shells, and mate, it was like $300 a shell or something. Can't you use the wheels off the quad you got, or even the frame somehow? Maybe, I don't know. I think the frame might be a little bit too tall. I'm actually saving that little freebie quad. I'm actually saving that for a project. I won't say too much about that, but it's our project. Don't know yet. I do have something in mind, but I've got to get my welder, mate. I've got to get my welder wizard. Oh, dude, Paul, I saw a bloody great big anvil, man. It was almost as big as that one you got in your blacksmith shop. And the guy wanted $850 for it. I couldn't even lift the freaking thing. I had no chance of moving it. And it wasn't, as you said, it wasn't as big as that one you got in your shop. But, mate, $850 for a bloody anvil. I wish I'd have kept mine now. Oh, man. All the things I had that I had to sell and shit when I left here to go south and then come back. Man, I missed that thing. It was all on a big stand, the whole lot. I actually put it on a 14-inch Holden rim off a HG, and I welded a steel pipe up it, and I put a plate on the top, and I mounted this thing on there. Yeah, absolutely. And this thing, I could tip it over on the side, and I could wheel it around on the tyre. So it made life a lot easier when I wanted to move it, and I wanted to work somewhere with it. And I could smack the crap out of things on it, and it worked out great. But yeah, I really wish I'd have kept it. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes, I suppose. You know. But I am hoping to score once I score some work, man. Oh, they had a couple of little tricycles there, and a couple of little bicycles that I would have loved to have got. One of the bicycles was front wheel drive. It was a front wheel drive bike. And it had instead of being rear wheel drive, pedals in the middle, pedals were on the front wheel. And I couldn't get close enough with all the people hanging around this guy's stall to see what he wanted for it. But I don't think it was much. It's not old, but it is old. And he had a couple of really nice old scooters, at least from the 50s, I reckon. Late 50s, early 60s. And they weren't badly priced. I think one was $150. And the other one was a little bit cheaper. And I talked to him about those, and he said he would do a package deal for $150, just to get rid of them towards the end when we were leaving. But I didn't have $150 on me, which really sucked. But I would have said, well, look, man, I'll give you $150, and he's throwing that other little bike over there. But there was some bullshit prices on stuff, man. Seriously, they had stuff there that I'm thinking, no way, dude. Show me you don't live around the corner, Kaligi, my Meg. Yeah. Oh, well, mate. My new welder's coming, guys. My new welder's coming. I went, the Repco one that I looked at for $400, that was the Meg stick and TIG, has been sold. So I went to Bunnings, and this is how stupid it is, right? The Repco welder had a 1-year warranty. 1 year. For $400. Well, it was $800, but he would have brought it down to $400 for me. And 1 year warranty. Now, I went to Bunnings, and they've got I think it's a Gas Boss, something like that, or a Boss Gas or something. Welder. It's a Meg. It's $250. 3-year warranty. 3-year warranty, right? 3-year warranty. They got a little. I looked at this thing underneath, and it says stick welder, $108, and I went, that doesn't sound right to me. Must be $180 or something. Anyway, I looked down, and it was a Zito welder for $108, stick welder. 5-year warranty, I think, 5-year warranty. I'm like, seriously? Or might have been the other way around. Anyway, I know it was definitely a 3-year warranty for both, or maybe one. And I'm thinking, really? I'd go and spend $400 buying one welder, and I get a 1-year warranty. I can go and buy 2 welders, and I get a 3-year warranty. And that's a replacement warranty. If anything happens to it, it shits itself, I take it back with me receipt. They give me a new one. And it's cheaper. I'll only be spending... Yeah, absolutely, mate. That's what I'm thinking, Paul. I know they're not flash welders, but I mean, I don't weld dozer blades. You know, I'm not welding all that sort of stuff. I don't need a. You know, my mate my old dad's old next door neighbour today, he could get me a killer deal on a welder. You know, he said they've got a $2,500 welder in there I could get for like $1,200 because there's a new range coming in, but they're still guaranteed. I still get the guarantee on it. But what the hell am I going to do with a $2,500 welder? I can't afford it for starters, but I mean, what the hell am I going to do with it? I'm not going to be welding, little thin sheets of welding bloody aluminium cans together or anything with a TIG and that sort of stuff. But just for what I need, the little MIG would be okay. Yes, mate. Yes, I've already done that. I've already done that, brother. I've already done that. So when I get back in 2 weeks, I've just got to go in and pay the balance, and they're mine. So I think it's Ian Matthews. I think was the one that started the PayPal account for me, or my wife's PayPal account. Started going around talking to people and getting people to donate some money for me if you get a new welder. Don't quote me on it. I think it was him. He was on Dizzy's live chat the other day, Sunday. Actually, he's got a live one on tomorrow. I might have to get up early to get onto that. We'll see how we go. So he asked me to have a PayPal account. I didn't, but my wife does. So I gave him that, and they've raised $250 for me. So I've got enough for the MIG. So I don't know a balance yet. I haven't had a chance to. Yeah, absolutely, mate. I haven't had a chance to SMS my wife today to see what the total is, because I can buy the same welders down here. Even though I've put a deposit on them, that wouldn't be a problem to get them to transfer that down to here, and then I can take them back in the ute. But I'd sooner just get them up there. It's the easiest way to it. I don't have to worry then. I don't have to worry about getting them damaged on the way back. I don't have to worry about getting wet or anything like that, because I ran into rain coming down here. He is, mate. I'm pretty sure it was him or Alexander, one of the other. It was one of those two guys that started that. Went around some of the live chats. As I said, I don't ask for anything, man. I'm usually the one helping other people out. I don't ask for anything. That's just me. Unless there's a freebie or something going, then I'll go and ask for that. But I don't ask for help. That's just me. I don't know whether it's just the Australian in me or something like that. When am I heading home? Mate, probably next week. In the next week. I don't really want to, but yeah, it'll probably be the end of next week or Monday week. I might head off and just do a slow trip back. I might stay in Rocky on the way back, or I might stay in Mackay on the way back or something. I don't know. I'm not taking a camper. We're going to blow the roof off the camper and put a proper house roof on it with some little guttering around the edges so I can collect rainwater when it does rain. Because if I get a job down here and I'm going to be sleeping in my camper, and I go to a caravan park or something like that, because I can't expect my old man to put me up all the time. Well, I don't pay, not for free. I'd help paying the rent. So yeah, mate, it's just a pity you live in Brisbane or something, Paul, man. I would have come down and seen you. But anyway, I'm on a really, 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 really strict budget this trip. So I only had, I fueled up in Townsville for like $43 or $45 or something. Fuel's $1.43. Sorry, diesel's $1.43 a litre. And I got to Mackay. I found a survey there that was $1.49. I put $50 worth of diesel in my ute there, and I went right through to Rockhampton. And when I fueled it up there, I put 50. Yeah, mate, absolutely. We will catch up, my friend. We will catch up. I put $53 in it, and that completely filled the tank. That overflowed the diesel out of it, and the diesel there was $1.49 a litre. So that wasn't too bad. And I've been running around the same tank of diesel for a whole week from Rockhampton. I've done 700 and something kilometres on that tank. I put some diesel in it to go to Gympie today. So yeah, I'll hoping not to drive it too much, but I got some money saved up, so I come down with $250, and I ended up with $90 left. So I came down for $110 in diesel, so I was really happy with that. And my food bill, because it was only me, was very little. It was about $15. That was it for coming down. I have food in here now that might take my kitchen with me, my camper kitchen with me. So when I go up, I got me soy mince. I got the braised beef, the curried prawn. So I'll take some of them back with me. And as I've got in my little pantry down there. Diesel is 81p here. Wish it was the same back home. Damn. Oh man, I can't remember when fuel was that cheap. I think the first time I got my motorbike fueled up. My car. My first car ever fueled up. It cost me $13.75, and I was really pissed off about that. Because my motorcycle, I used to ride a motorcycle, man. I put $2 a fortnight in it. But I think fuel was like 34 cents a litre back then. But anyway, we won't go there. So yeah, that was really, really awesome. But yeah, mate, fuel, some places down here, fuel's $1.80 a litre. And I'm like, no way, dude. Diesel's $1.60 a litre here. But I have found a place where diesel's $1.47, I think. The locals complain that that's too high. Oh, seriously? Seriously? That's crazy, man. That's like some of the American guys were complaining they were paying, was it $2? Sorry, one guy said he was complaining he was paying $1.95 a gallon. Right? Now, I'm presuming that's a US gallon. Now, I think the US gallon is, 4.8 litres. So we'll say 5 litres round figures. If you divide that by 5, that's cheaper than we're paying in fuel. You know what I mean? I think we worked out at like 40-something cents a litre. And I'm like, seriously? You guys are whinging over that? Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, man, I remember when fuel when they had the Iraq War, I was feeding I was feeding like an 800 or 900 horsepower 350 Chev in my HQ. And Paul can vouch for it, man. When they're big with the high horsepower engines, they drink fuel. It doesn't matter what you do, man. They drink fuel. And it was crazy. And I finished up pulling that motor and gearbox out of my HQ and going to the dump and finding an old 186 motor and gearbox and dragging the whole car home and doing the conversion on it to swap it back to a 6-cylinder. So at least I could drive the bloody thing around. It was just crazy, man. It was just crazy. I'd fuel up in Harvey Bay and go to Maryborough. That's only like 30-something k's away. And, mate, I'd have to get fuel to come home. It was bad. Well, no, it wasn't really that bad, but I'd put $20 in it here. And I'd go through to Maryborough. I'd drive around Maryborough for the day doing what I had to do. And then I'd have to put $20 worth of fuel in to come home. So, the bloody internet's playing up again, guys, I'm telling you. Doesn't matter how you drive them either, they still suck it. Absolutely, man. You could drive like a granny, you know, and the buses will still drink it. You know? I went to, I had a blown injected 350 Chev with an 871 GMC supercharger on the top of it in my Gemini. And it was road registered. Wasn't road legal, but it was road registered. And I drove it from Townsville to Bluewater. Now, Townsville to Bluewater is a 20-minute drive. That's about it. Probably the same distance from Harvey Bay to Maryborough, maybe even less. And I used to live at Kelso. So I drove from Kelso to the Willows, fueled up at the Willows. I drove from the Willows, that's only 10 kilometres, right? 10 k's. So I'd fueled up there. I went through to Yaboola. Now that's, I'm not quite sure how far that is, maybe 30 k's, 40 k's. And I had to put fuel in it again there. And then I went out to Bluewater, to the car show, and I had to put fuel in it to come home. My Valiant is a friend on fuel. It's only a 5.3 litre. Oh, that's all right, man. That's all right. That's not too bad, man. Those old valves go good on fuel, dude. I had a 265 Hemi in an old AP6 that my not grandfather, my uncle had, and it wasn't too bad on fuel. It was pretty good. I was amazed at, I mean, I was still a slanted six, and I was still a big, 265 is a big Hemi, but yeah, it went pretty good on fuel. So next time I went out, I backed the blower off. I had it 25% overdriven on the blower, so I backed it right back. Yeah, I can agree with that, mate. I can agree with that. I used $100 worth of fuel going to a bloody car show that was 20 minutes out of town. I used $100 in fuel getting there. So as I said, next time I went out, I backed the blower right off. I think we run it like 1% overdriven, and I drove all the way out to Bluewater, and pretty much home on 1 tank of fuel. It's about the final drive ratio, getting it to rev as low as possible. Yes, absolutely. I had a 411s in the diff, being a drag car or race car, and when we went out the year later, I put 323s in it. I think it was 323s. I put in the diff, and it made it a hell of a lot better. It was gutless off the line a little bit, but I mean, you're running that much horsepower, it didn't matter too much. I could still smoke the tyres. I went out on the highway because I've got a ratchet shifter. You can pull back the gears and punch them forwards, whatever you wanted to do. And there was a guy doing 90 kilometres an hour on a straight stretch of road just before you get to Yabula. I pulled out, knocked it back a gear, planted my foot. I went past at 120 kilometres an hour with the back tyres doing about 200. Just smoked the tyres as I went past him. I clicked up a gear and she gripped and took off again. So by the time I got up to where I had to slow down, I was pulling like 180. So, but yeah, next time, and then that was it. I got put off the road because it wasn't exactly road legal. But the tool ratio doesn't get you down the quarter mile. No, it doesn't. No, that's why I left the 411s back in it. That was just insane. Because of the tyre height and all that sort of stuff, I had the 411s with just a really good ratio. When I was on the street, I used to run smaller tyres and everything like that, so I could drive it on the street. But yeah, I didn't want to run $800 a tyre drag slicks on the street, so I used to run the big boots on the back, but they just weren't as big as the big tyres. But yeah, it was just crazy, man. Absolutely bloody crazy. So after that, I had a 1 tonner. I bought a 1 ton Holden Ute, HX 1 tonner, and I was out at I think it was down here, out at the old Dirrigan dump, which isn't there anymore. And a guy came in with had a HX Ute, and parked it up, took the battery out of it. So what are you doing with that? He said, "Oh, I'm leaving it here, mate." He says, "I'm going overseas." He said, "I can't take the car with me." So yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I said, "Look, man, I'll if you want to follow me back to where I'm living at Tookum, which is only 10 k's down the road." I took the 1 tonner back. I took his 1 tonner back. It was V8. I didn't look under the bonnet. He just put the battery back in it and followed me home. And then I took him home. Took the battery out of it. He took the battery out, and I turned my ute around. And I took him home. So when I got back to the ute, I found out she had a 454 in it and an iron case Celica 5-speed behind it, 308 in the diff. So I pulled the motor and gearbox and all the running gear out of that, whacked it into my ute, because the ute I couldn't register, it was bugging. And I put all that into my ute, which fitted straight in, because HX to HX. And man, that thing was freaking insane. Didn't get too bad on fuel either. I could go from Harvey Bay to Brisbane on a tank. Less than a tank, but over half. I'd get down there. And that's a 3.5 hour drive, so that wasn't too bad at all. Guys, I'm going to call it in about 10 minutes, because I'll be on about 2 hours. So, and the internet connection's getting really, really bad, so this thing's probably freezing and doing all sorts of shit. So, I wish I had a better connection. Yeah, that's all right, brother. Hey, anytime, man. Get better soon, brother. I want to see some more videos of that wicked ride you got. I'll try and get some. I couldn't get any videos today, guys, because it was raining. But there was some sweet cars up there. As I said, two trickles of draw on there, both sides of my chin. So I will try and get some. Even if I take some pictures, I might just try and get some photos tomorrow of anything interesting. There was a little bit of Model A stuff up there, but nothing that nothing I could have sent down to you, brother. Believe me, nothing I could have sent down. A lot of it was really sad, and they wanted crazy money for it. Yeah, thanks, mate. All right, Paul. Have a good night. Take it easy, brother. As I said, in about 10 minutes' time, guy, I'm going to call it quits myself. It'll only be me and Wizard talking to each other then. So, unless Paul wants to just sit on the side and listen to me dribbling crap all night, so it's all good. Yeah, no, that's cool, man. Hey, if you guys have got to go, I'll shut it down now. That won't be a problem. All right, Paul, take it easy, my brother. Yeah, so if you guys want to do that, seeing there's only Wizard and Paul's going now, there's only Wizard on. I might just call it, mate. Go in the house and see what's going on. It's 9:20 p.m. here in Australia on Saturday night. So I hate this bloody internet connection, I'm telling you. So I might do the same thing, mate. I might just call it, and I'll try and get on. I've got to catch up with Making Tracks. Daryl or Darren? Crap, I forgot. Sorry, mate. Monday at 10 o'clock at Station Square. So that'll be awesome. That'll be absolutely awesome to catch up with somebody. I love meeting YouTubers. It's a load of fun. So yeah, mate. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, you can see I'm starting to fidget now, can't you? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that again, man. I'm starting to fidget. So she's starting to get a bit sore again. But yeah, I will call it. All right, Paul. Take it easy, brother. Get better soon, man. Wizard, take care in South Africa. You got to send me something from there, brother. Even if it's a postcard or some trinket or something, mate. I'll really send something. I did send you a sticker, didn't I? Please tell me I did send you a sticker. I know I did send a heap out to the UK, but I did send you a sticker, didn't I? Unless he's gone already. That's crap, I'm telling you. It says it's still got a bad connection. It's not going to go back fine. Oh, yeah. But anyway, let me know, Wizard, if you got it, mate. Send me your address, no sticker. Oh, bugger. Well, you got my email address, mate. Send me your email. Send me your address through my email. The one you sent me to that bicycle, electric bicycle through. Do you still have that? If not, have you got some way of writing it down? I'll post it in the chat and then I'll delete it. Oh yeah. I really got to get moving again. Got a dicky knee. So I could have sworn. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sweet, mate. Send me your address through, and when I get back in 2 Mondays' time, yours will be the first one I send out. I'm damn sure I sent you a sticker, man. I do apologise if I didn't. I have had a couple come back. I had the wrong address or something on there, but doesn't matter. I will send you out something, and I'll send you a postcard from Townsville. Yeah, that's cool, brother. No worries at all. I will definitely send you a postcard. I'll send you something from Townsville or something like that too. But yeah, all right, mate. I'm going to call it. My back is getting sore again. I'm starting to fidget, so I will definitely call it. Thanks everyone for coming on. Paul and Wizards, thanks for hanging around so long, guys. And have a great night. Have a great day. Get better soon, Paul. And one day we'll catch up, my brother. One day. All right, guys. Bye for now.